every energy drink keeps you going.
Scream not to fall apart.
This is Pete from Metalheadz backstage at Bloodstock Festival 2011, hanging out with Somi from Mortad. How you doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah. You guys play, was it Friday on the Sophie stage? How did it go?
It was fantastic. We opened the Sophie stage and it was about 12:40.
Quite early.
Very early. So we didn't have much time to put up any posters or let people know, apart from, what we did promotional was in the 2 weeks or so running up to it, because it was also last minute basically approved.
Yeah.
So we turned up and the tent was packed, and we were really, really surprised and overwhelmingly positive. It was great. Yeah, fantastic.
Cool. And for people who haven't heard of Mortad before, then how would you describe the band to new fans?
I think of like a cross between Gojira, strapping young lad, Lamb of God, but with female vocals.
Yeah, cool. And obviously, with yourself, you're from Iran, and obviously that heavily influences, the lyrical content and the music. Would you like give us a background story into like how you sort of started a metal band in the UK?
Yeah, sure. Well, I got into metal music about when I was about 13 in South Tehran.
Yeah.
So I come from a very traditional family. They're Muslim, my parents. I became an atheist. I gave up religion, and for me, metal music it spoke to me. The language of individual freedom. So I started writing my own lyrics. My lyrics were initially very influenced by things like Marilyn Manson, but musically that didn't satisfy me.
Right, yeah.
The sense of rebellion in him, I liked it, but also I wanted to write something more sophisticated. As time went by, I got educated and I came to the UK. I did 2 masters here in political science and political philosophy. So all of that inevitably impacted my lyrics. So I couldn't quite sound like Marilyn Manson anymore. So now I have like my own style, I guess. I've got my own. English is not my first language, so that itself gives me an edge, a different angle to bring out. And the things that I sing, I mean them 100%. Like that's how I feel. The harder you hit me, the higher I will rise. Because I have struggled really, to get to a point to be standing here at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
You also do Scream for Me Tehran as well, which is like a TV program for metals. Want to tell me a bit about that as well?
Yeah, I worked for a Persian language TV channel called Manoto TV, and that started in London last year, a couple of months before Bloodstock. So before that I lived in Scotland. Initially I formed a band in Scotland. Then when I broke up with my bandmates, they broke up with me because they didn't feel the sense of urgency that I had for things to happen. So I moved to London immediately within 3 days. I started a band, and I went to this TV channel and I told them I can do a metal show for you. And initially they didn't want it because they said it's too specialized. They wanted something to appeal to a broader audience. But it started with 3 minutes, and it went down really well. Now it's about 10 to 15 minutes a week. But apart from that, I also do so many other things for them, for this TV channel, because I think there's a lot we need to bring to the Iranian audience,
Because they can't get it themselves, right? Metal is very frowned upon in Iran.
Yes, it's basically banned by the government, and in the culture it is frowned upon. A lot of people immediately associate it with devil worshipping and stuff like that, but I don't actually know what devil worshipping means, because I'm an atheist, and if you don't believe in God, how can you believe in the devil? So that's what I try to explain, but the fact that I don't believe in God itself is a big problem in Iran. The band is called Mortad, which means apostate, basically.
Right, okay. Now you guys have an EP, but you're also working on new material at the moment as well.
Yeah, our EP called Pandemic Paranoia came out earlier this year, and since the EP has come out, we've been number 1 on Reverb Nation non-stop for 6-7 months now, and thousands of fans on Facebook. It's been very, very well received, and when we play live, the EP has been very well received. But now we've started playing the new material from the album. The album is being recorded and produced by Ross Russell.
Cool. Great guy.
Yeah, who has worked with bands like Napalm Death and Dimo Borgir and Ivan. Yeah. So we are recording the album with Ross in October, and I'm hoping that it should be ready sometime in November. Yeah. And the idea is we do not want to self-release it, because we self-released the EP.
So chasing for a label?
Yes. I have talked to a few labels. I have gained their interest, and with Ross's help, I'm sure that we will create something of such great quality that would be picked by a good label.
Cool. That sounds fantastic. Well, Somi, thanks for having a chat with me today, and good luck with the new album.
Thank you.